Hello, this is a very brief example of what a screencast is and how it might be useful for you. Now, in order to start the screencast, what I did is I went into QuickTime Player. Now I'm using my Mac at home and you need QuickTime Pro for this, but we do have Macs in college and QuickTime Pro is loaded onto them in the Media Centre at both campuses. So open up QuickTime Pro and then you click File and you click New Screen Recording. Now I've already clicked it so it won't show up as black, but I'll show you this, I'll talk you through it. So click on New Screen Recording and then a little box comes up that says, do you want to click the whole of the screen, or do you want it to record the whole of the screen, or do you just want to select a part of it? And you can either select a bit of your screen or you just double click and carry on. So anyway, very straightforward. I'm going to show you what we do and I'm going to talk you through. The first thing I want you to think about is why a screencast might be useful to your practice, because we're all going to have kind of different ideas as to how we use these. Maybe think about what questions students ask you repeatedly. Ask if there's information you might need to share before the class. What about a situation where half your class are away on work experience, and perhaps you're considering how you can support learning outside of class. Now my uses tend to be to do with providing answers to frequently asked questions. Lots of students ask me as a PIC tutor about the brief. Where's the brief? What does it mean? So I simply read out the brief, I went through it, made a screencast, and lots of people watched that. It can be used as part of the flipped classroom, so a pre-learning activity, have a look at this text. Consider posting something on a board, and it can be used to share good practice with colleagues as well. So some initial ideas. So if you're sold on this, how do you do it? Well, first of all, if you're looking for amazing quality in terms of your screencast, sign up for a masterclass and give me your name. In fact, I'll pass it on to Tina and she's going to be doing some proper staff training. This is a bit of an informal pop-up staff training session. If you're looking at a quick and dirty authentic solution used for part of your practice, and you can follow what I do here. And what you'll need is QuickTime Pro. You'll need a YouTube account and you can just go and sign up for one of those for free, and you'll need a microphone, and if you want to you can always borrow mine. Firstly, you plug in your microphone. Mine's got a USB port. I plug it in to the back of my Mac. Then you open QuickTime. You go down to QuickTime and you open it. And if you can't see QuickTime in the menu there, you'll find it in your Finder. You open that under Applications. There we go. Give it a little while. It's got all the applications on here. Yeah. So you go down to QuickTime. Should be here. Let's find it. There we go. QuickTime Player. You could open it through Finder. Then select File, New Screen Recording, as I showed you at the start. So File, New Screen Recording, and just check the microphone settings, the little black box I'll show you that comes up. And then Record, and you stop the recording when you finish. And to stop it, you go to your top taskbar, and there's a little circle there, you can see my mouse, and you click on that. Once you've clicked on that, you need to share the recording. So you'll begin going to File, Share and YouTube, and you can export it directly to your YouTube account, and it will prompt you to sign into YouTube and do that. And then to share it with a wider audience, you can visit your YouTube account and get a link to the screencast. And to disseminate that screencast, you can either send that link to anybody you want, you can embed it in StudentNet, or you can link to it in blogs. So very short kind of introduction. Hopefully that's helpful. There are lots of other ways you can do screencasts too. There's kind of software called Screencast-O-Matic, which is quite useful. There's also apps you can get to do screencasts on the iPad, but my preferred method is QuickTime Pro because it's quite easy and straightforward. Right, thank you. I'm going to show you how you finish now by clicking on the box here, which will finish my recording.